Yeah, it's the Friday feed. We got Julian Jones from Jonesy Rowe Incorporated cooking for us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty good.
You are cooking up a feast.
Yes, we are having, I decided to brush up a little vegetables. We have our stuffed roast beef.
Oh my gosh.
Stuff with what?
It's stuffed with garlic
Oh, okay.
right here. And as well, we are going to go through a little process here. When you're preparing your roast, it doesn't matter what roast you have. You can take the roast, make sure it's upside down here,
Ooh, yeah, that's
and
nice.
then you puncture about 8 to 10 holes straight
all the way
down the
through?
middle, all the way through.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And what you're going to do, instead of taking pieces of garlic, you're going to take whole pieces
Oh.
Do the whole thing.
and stick
Whoa.
it down
Wow, that's
inside.
I've never seen
So
anybody
you'll
do that.
have that great
Garlicky
taste.
flavor.
Yes.
Now, you're out of New Iberia, and you do mostly offshore catering.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We
know
are
folks all.
located in New Iberia, 703 Southwest Street, Suite J. That's our dispatch and training center. And as well, we have corporate office at 301 East St. Peters.
And I understand you were telling us that some of this food there's no salt.
No, it isn't. None of the food contains salt.
How is that
we
possible?
only have, it's possible because you don't want to have people having high blood pressure.
Especially
and
offshore.
it helps with your dietary supplements on a daily basis.
So what do you use to flavor it up?
Well, we use additives. We use a little olive oil. We have a little red wine to
Oh,
simmer
there
the
you go.
taste.
Oh, don't tell us
And
that.
then
It's
as
gonna
well, we
disappear.
have Worcestershire, liquid smoke. And if you want to, just to make it a little tasty, we have a little seasonal, which is not that heavy.
I know folks offshore eat well.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
they do.
They have like steak and all sorts of good
I've
stuff.
heard about all the food they eat. I'm jealous.
Yes.
And this is smelling, y'all. I really wish that y'all could smell this food that's cooking up. Like it is smelling
And
so good.
we're coming up with an idea to bring together people to bring them back to work in the oil and gas industry. So I am opening up an outdoor restaurant
Oh,
in New
wow.
Iberia, Louisiana.
That is awesome. Do you have an expected date, or right now it's just it's in the
No,
works?
it's in the works, and hopefully by summer we'll have an up and running restaurant.
Oh, I know you're excited about that.
I know I am.
Everybody likes working outside, and everybody likes eating and relaxing on a cool day outside.
That is true.
Especially here in Acadiana.
Especially this weekend, Jordan came through. But we're going to check in with you in a bit. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back. It's the Friday feed, and we are about to get
on.
fed.
We're about to feed.
Yes, we are. Now we are back, and we are going to test our roast for good taste.
And now you're Miss Jonesy, but the restaurant is Jonesy?
It's
Jonesy's?
Jonesy Rowe.
Jonesy Rowe.
Yes.
And named after you? Is that?
That was a childhood nickname that my mother come up with years ago.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
When did you start the restaurant?
Well, I started cooking when I was about 7, but I started my offshore catering company back in 1998. On November 13th, I wanted to have it a day before my birthday.
It's the year after I graduated high
I was
school.
21.
21. So you're going to cut this up for us?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait. We get to try it, right?
Yes.
Oh man. So what is this?
This is our pork roast, and you just cut it down the middle.
Oh, this is pork?
This is roast beef.
Roast beef, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
So
and
the
you-
beef roast.
Yes.
Look at the juices coming out of that
and
thing.
it's
And I see those
smell.
little garlic spots
is-
that you put in there.
A very, very good meat that they serve offshore.
And what type of
Yeah.
roast is this?
It's a roast beef, and it's a rump roast.
A rump roast, okay.
Yes. And right here. This is how you.
Oh, man. Now, what is this good with? A little horseradish or?
It's very good with, you know, you can garnish it with a little steak sauce and things like that.
Some rice and
And
gravy.
rice and
zoom in.
gravy. You have the gravy here.
See, we got some plates. You want me to open these
Oh,
plates?
show
you
Jonesy,
a
if you would show
pic
that
of
gravy again there. That's some
You
good
have
looking
the
stuff.
gravy.
Brown,
And
thick.
it's a little secret in the gravy. You have red wine in the gravy.
Oh,
So and this is how your meat looks.
Let me see that.
Jasmine's not even. She just got to open it. Got to eat it. I can't get this open, y'all.
You can't open it. Oh,
Got it.
I don't know what
There we go.
you use.
Never trust Jamie with a knife.
No.
That was a
skewer.
skewer.
And you serve this. It's very good with the basil mashed potatoes.
Got it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Now, like you said, you've been serving offshore workers for a couple decades.
Yes. And another
just use
thing,
your
we
fingers.
have no salt. Remember, no salt.
I'm going to look for food.
That's the surprising thing. I think meat, I think salt instantaneously is ingredient
Yes.
number one.
Oh, well, I had this fork earlier.
Well, we'll find some forks.
Go ahead and dig
So I'll
in,
go
Jasmine.
ahead and try this. Hold on. Let
You
me
wanna-
just
you wanna
let me
try
just
a
little gravy?
let me just break this piece of meat. Okay, got it.
All right.
Oh yeah, love some gravy.
So red wine in the
Yeah.
gravy, what else?
You have red wine. You have a
Alright.
little olive oil.
Moment.
And some drippings.
Yes, some drippings. And you also have liquid smoke. And as
This
well,
is so good.
Worcestershire. It's always good.
All right, close up on Jasmine right here.
Okay, about to try the
There we
mashed
go.
potatoes.
And the rest of it, we're going to try some more a little bit later, so stay with us. We got a
Look at
lot
that
more
face.
coming up after the break.
Satisfaction.
Welcome back. It's the Friday feed. Jonesy's in the house, and oh my goodness.
Now we have dessert.
Absolutely. We are going to give you a dessert that you'll never forget. We have peanut butter chocolate chip pecan cookies.
Oh.
And,
And tell me how do you go about making these?
well, first of all, you need your peanut butter.
Of course.
And you have the main three ingredients. You have your peanut butter, you have chocolate chip, and you have your pecans. Everything consists of something nutrient in your body. You want to have that fiber every day to get out there and be jubilant and get to working. And so you have pecans. The pecans give you that. And then you have the chocolates. Who doesn't love chocolate?
Wow.
Oh, I know I do.
Everybody loves chocolate.
Somebody tell me you don't love it, I'll tell you you're lying.
Absolutely. And peanut butter is good for your health.
Is it?
Yes, absolutely.
And again, you mentioned no salt.
no salt.
And you said something about the butter. You use you got to use butter.
You have to use butter, but with these particular cookies, on the outside, it looks hard, but I assure you, it's
I don't
very,
know. Let's
very
find
soft
out.
from
Let's
the
find out.
inside.
Okay.
Jamie's ready to
What?
try
Let's see.
these. Okay.
Just melt in your mouth.
Ça, c'est bon. That's good.
Now I just need milk.
Absolutely.
Who's got the milk? Who brought it?
I don't know.
No, we have the recipe for this. These are easy to make.
Very.
Absolutely. All you do is just use 2.5 cups of flour. You put in your peanut butter, 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, your regular granulated sugar, and you put the 2 sticks of butter. It could be either with a little salt or not. I prefer not having the
You don't
salt.
really need it.
No.
Not at all. These are perfect. I might have to make these at home.
And the kids will love it. I had some
If there's
last
any
evening.
left for them.
Yeah, I don't think I'm saying.
Had some last evening, and the kids wiped it out.
Well, thank you for making this for us. And you're not done yet. You got more to make.
Absolutely not. We have another segment with our roast beef stuffed with garlic. I'm going to show you how to do a function using the full roast beef, and I'm going to show you family time.
All right. Well, stay
We're
with us.
excited about that.
We're going to check in with Jonesy a little bit later, but for now, we're going to take a quick break.
Well, welcome back. It's the Friday feed, and we have Jonesy here with us, and we're talking about more food, aren't we?
Exactly. Right now, we are heading into our last segment of cooking. We want to present something different. You have your roast beef, again. You want to have that functional meal for an occasion. You want to present a full roast and have it cut to the person's liking. And as well, if you want that family outing or just sitting around the house after church and you don't feel like cooking a great big meal, you could take those leftovers from the roast beef and make sis kebabs here.
Oh.
And
And it looks so good.
this is how it looks.
So you just use
And
these little skewers?
You use the skewers to just make it presentable to whoever you're inviting for a small family gathering.
Okay, and I see you have a different variety of peppers, but you could put anything on it.
You can also, I have the potatoes, which you can buy out of the can, and you saute them and make it really, really good.
So you don't even have to really grill them. You can just...
No, you can just take them right off. You can cut them into cubes from your roast of your leftovers, and that's how you can have a great meal in no time.
Real easy to make. And we've made a few things today, right?
Absolutely.
And your roast, yeah, the great thing about what you were doing today is very little sodium.
Absolutely. No salt. Just, we have just few things to kind of enhance your seasonings. You want to just use very little salt and use other spices like your garlic salt and maybe garlic pepper to make it a little bit better.
What motivated you to start cooking that way?
Well, I was about 7 years old and I decided that I wanted to be a cook because I was looking at all the great shows that I was looking when I was a young kid, and I decided that this was for me.
It's your calling, huh?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you got the call because it's some good stuff.
And I want to also give out a shout out to persons that have been very influential in my life to make it the person that I am today. And as well, my best friend Norma and Darian Chestnut, they were my offshore workers and co-workers during my offshore years. And I'm trying to bring back essence within the offshore industry to promote safe, healthful working conditions and getting those people back to work.
Oh, yeah. I think that's
And
positive.
also, I want to give a shout out to the most important person in my life, my mother, because she's never left me when it came to my dreams. Julia McKnight Brumfield, and my executive vice president, Caprino Thomas.
That's good. And I mean, they have all inspired you to do what you do, and look what you're doing.
Absolutely.
And you're doing it
absolutely.
good. Well,
Yes.
thanks for joining us again. Jonesy Rowe Incorporated, it's the business out of New Iberia. Restaurant coming soon. And if you work offshore, there's a good chance you're going to eat some of this good stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks again. Stay with us. We got your forecast coming up right after the break.